Welcome to a quick simulated pack opening and a quick review of a Pirates with Ben product here, the Seas of Japan booster packs. I recently purchased 6 of these packs from the Pirates with Ben shop for a price of 20 USD each and wanted to take a minute to share my thoughts. So what you see on the table here is kind of the full array of unique contents from those packs. 5 unique ships, 4 unique crew. We'll start out with a simulated opening here. These are actually the cards from the first pack that I opened. My brother and I each opened a pack after these arrived, and we did kind of a quick 1v1 game, and these are the cards that I received. So we have a crew card here for a named crew, a pack insert with a diagram for building the new ship that Pirates with Ben developed, the Red Seal ship, along with a QR code on the back for a YouTube playlist for assembly videos, the Fujigawa Red Seal ship, an additional pack insert for the Ataka Bune ship with similar info as the previous one, including the keyword information on here so you can know how to play with this ship type, and the Ataka Maru ship. Those are the contents of the first pack that I opened, and representative of a pack that you might open. Obviously, my ships are punched and built, so I'll display those models here real quick and let you take a look at them. As you're seeing those models, I want to talk a little bit about our experience punching and building the ships. The ships punched well. They came out of the cards really pretty cleanly. No issues with pieces being stuck in the cards. Nothing broken. All the tabs released pretty well. That said, the assembly process, especially for the Ataka Bune, was really pretty difficult. A lot of the slops and tabs were slightly melted and warped, and it took probably 15 or 20 minutes for each of us to assemble the pair of ships we opened, which to my eyes was a pretty big con. There's definitely some variance in the slot thickness. Some parts assembled really easily and were smooth, notably the hull of the Ataka Bune, but the top boxes were really challenging. The Ataka Bune is definitely a complex model, and you can see where it was assembled. I think I can kind of point out some different chipped parts of the artwork just from putting those pieces together, punching them out, which was a little disappointing for me to see. You can see a smidge of chatter here on the crew card. However, otherwise the art is super clean, super smooth, and presents really well. In one of the additional packs that I opened, I did receive this kind of, quote unquote super rare Hydra, which is a pretty neat card. Actually ended up with 2 copies out of the 6 packs. As I display the ships on the screen, you can see some of the gaps, some of the slot issues, and some remnants of the difficulty assembling. On the Hydra, you can see a little bit of a warped base plate. You see one of the tops on the Ataka Bune wasn't able to be punched down all the way no matter how hard we tried. So a little bit of construction challenge here. Construction challenges aside, however, I do think the artwork is really neat on the ships and cards. They look really nice assembled. The artwork is not necessarily plain, but I think it's really fitting for kind of the time period, for the style, for the ship type. The cards have kind of the cool parchment background. It's similar to Spanish Main, but looks a little less hideous than Spanish Main to me. And I think it shows quite a bit of depth, especially for the crew. Those kind of full card crew art look really nice. Kind of overall, I would say the art of the set is simple, but feels very correct for the style of the ship and for the product. Kind of my overall thoughts, running through a couple of different categories here with some thoughts. For a quality overall, I'll give probably a generous 7, I think, for quality. The artwork, the packaging, and the ships themselves are all pretty solid. Also, I think that the inserts are a nice touch. I will say I'm probably overscoring the quality a bit here when accounting for the assembly challenges. And then also by far my biggest gripe with the product that I haven't mentioned yet, the styrene dust. Punching and assembling these ships really makes a pretty significant mess that I don't care for. Um, but I think that's a little bit of just a remnant of the process. From a value perspective, as a single pack for $20, I feel that the value is okay. Probably a 5 or 6. I would have preferred to see an island and a coin card included to kind of hit that game in every pack bar of the original. That said, as a single pack, you do get a couple of unique ships and crew, and I think that's pretty cool. I think that though that the value proposition of this product falls apart when you start to expand that purchase out to multiple packs, as I did. In an attempt to get the cool crew, ships, and creatures, I had to spend $120, and I did not even get the full variety. And I have a lot of duplicates now. A lot of duplicates that I'm not sure will see a whole lot of use, unfortunately. When you consider the unique usable pieces that I got, I'm not sure that I could really honestly say that this is $120 in gameplay value. That leads me to believe that a collectible or booster style release probably isn't the right format for a kind of boutique handmade craft style product like this. From an experience and play standpoint, I'll give a solid 10 here. These are reasonably costed in game. Cool abilities, some crew for the ships to help boost them in game. From a kind of stats and play standpoint, I thought that they felt like a cool cross between Corsair and Jade Rebellion factions. I liked it. I will likely house rule all of these to be Jade Rebellion faction just to open up more access to crew. But they played pretty well, I felt. From an overall experience standpoint, opening a pack, building a ship, and playing a game, I think leveled out to a generous 7 out of 10. I probably again could detract some points for the mess and difficulty assembling, but I will choose not to for this score. My last kind of category here is kind of a miscellaneous or unscored category, and that's the models themselves. This is probably a little bit of an odd critique. However, I think the models are a little strange looking, particularly in context with other official ships. I probably would have liked to see the Red Seal ship 10 to 15% larger, and the Ataka Bune probably 10 to 20% smaller. The Ataka Bune in particular feels really large and feels a bit out of place. Those scores average out to a 7.1 out of 10. So, would I recommend the Pirates with Ben Seas of Japan booster packs? Yes, mostly. As a boutique, made in America, craft styled product, I think these are a fun purchase if you're patient, experienced with the game, and are looking for a unique experience to add to your game. I think these are a nice buy. I think these could be a great stocking stuffer for a fan of the game, or just a fun, treat yourself and grab a pack or two. As a casual fan, though, someone getting into the game or somebody who wants to collect the set, I'm a little bit more dubious, and I'm not sure that I'd recommend. That kind of, to me, goes back to the idea that I spent $120 and this is what I got. The stack of duplicates here is a little bit disheartening to me, and I'm not sure that value proposition really puts me in a place where I could recommend this product or multiples of this product to a casual fan or to somebody who's not really dedicated to the game. So overall, if you are an experienced player, you're looking to add something unique to your game, you're looking to support a small business, I would recommend these as at a 7.1 out of 10. I'm curious if you have any of the Pirates with Ben Seas of Japan packs. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on them, what your experience was opening them, how your experience was assembling them, if you got a similar selection of duplicates as I did. If you have any duplicates that I don't, I would definitely be interested in trading. So hit me up if you have any of the pieces that I'm missing here and need any of the duplicates that I have. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Appreciate you taking the time, and I'll catch you next time.